Got the job done in the main event. Did not disappoint.
Nah, man.
No, man, at all.
Did that go the way you expected it to go?
Yeah, it did.
100% the way I expected it.
Yeah, I think it went the way, experts are experts for a reason sometimes. And I think everyone got it right. And that's not, someone I really, really respect. He was telling me he kind of likened Barrios' performance to Kovalev versus Canelo. A guy who didn't want to give up his height and was very wary of the power and the counterpunching ability and aggressiveness of the guy in front of him, who was so much more, talented and explosive than he was. So, but I thought, Tank did a great job. He, like Teddy Atlas says, he's got power on both sides of the plate. I mean, he knocks out Santa Cruz with a one-punch knockout with the left uppercut. He takes this guy out with a left uppercut to the body, dropped him with the right hook, dropped him with the straight left. Yep. So he's got power in both hands and can knock you out upstairs or downstairs with either hand. He's a bona fide knockout artist. Yeah. There's no question about that.
He's very fluid. I think
that's great coordination.
Kind of like the little spice, little funk to his game. Yeah. I think he's just very athletically gifted, and so it allows for him, like you said, he can knock you out with a lot of different punches. And he's athletic enough. We were laughing, Ant and I were talking about when he would dip low, it looked like sometimes he was hurt because he was getting so low to the ground. But he's just he's dipping way low. And I'm like, Barrios can't even hit him down there. Yeah. He's getting so low. Yeah. But yeah, he's a star. I just don't think there's any way to avoid that.
And like you say, he's a knockout artist. Because even if I had Barrios, he was up maybe one round, I felt.
I had the opposite. But
before the knockout?
Yeah. He could have been up 10-1. And I still felt like
at any point
Tank was going to knock him out. Yeah. That's how much of a knockout artist he is. It's just like the knockout's coming.
Think about Luis Ortiz and Wilder. Yeah. I thought I had Tank ahead, but even if Barrios had won all those rounds like Luis Ortiz did, then Wilder, you're done. Yeah.
All it takes is one.
And so it's like Barrios, even if he was coasting along, that round came and it was.
And all respect to Barrios, he had a great game plan.
Absolutely.
Hey, he did pressure him. He was coming. He was smart. He wasn't getting into battles. I know me and Carson was back there yelling,
like, "Don't be a hero!
Don't be a hero! Get out of there! Get out of there!" Anytime he was in the corner, or he had Tank. Even when he had Tank in the corner, I'm like, "Back off, bro! Don't do it! Don't go!" He's setting you up. Yeah. But he had a great game.
I think before we even go to Tank, what do you think of Barrios' performance to kind of touch on him?
The more I watch boxing, and the more I see two guys literally putting their best out. That stuff gets me. Yeah. I get that gets me. And I just felt like Mario Barrios was faster than I expected him to be.
Yeah.
I knew about his boxing ability and his boxing style, but he kept it under control. He did the interview. I never heard him speak before, so I couldn't tell, hey, did your voice crack like that, or are you a little nervous right now? Okay, so let's say you are nervous. Big deal. Get in there and handle it. Yeah. He got in there and he handled it. Yeah. He handled. Tank is kind of like a pit bull. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when you looking at him, everything that's coming at you, so on and so forth. You may get a little rattled.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man, but if it's a pit bull walking down the street, I'm a little rattled. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a little squeak out.
Like being on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little squeaky. Yeah.
You're on the battlefield in a war, and you're just standing there, and a tank is coming. Yeah, that is Tank Davis.
No, you can't. Yeah, no, no. So for the man that's always across from Tank, for you to be able to handle yourself, keep your composure, stick to your game plan, listen to your corner, so on and so forth. I thought through the course of the entire fight, Barrios was a step ahead at points. And then just a few times through the fight, he was a step behind. But I thought for the most part, he was a step ahead of Tank. I think the other side of it too is Tank. Tank. It seemed like he was caught in between styles. It seemed like he was caught between wanting to counterpunch and then not knowing when he should attack and be aggressive. So I think that he kind of helped Mario a little bit last night, but Mario was letting off some great punches, some great shots. His punch selection was awesome. And that made the night for me.
There are a lot of times when, especially in a stoppage, where you'll watch it and you're like, man, that guy really messed up for that to happen. Mm-hmm. I don't think that was the case yesterday. I think Barrios, there wasn't a glaring error that he was making consistently or even in those final moments. It was just at some point there's levels. Yeah. And somebody has another tool in the tool shed or another, weapon in the arsenal, and you just don't have enough. But yeah, I don't think walking away from that, I don't think less of Barrios. I think I'm probably even or maybe a little bit better. Like you said, I think the speed was a little better than I thought. Yeah. But he's just a very technical fighter. He beats a lot of guys at 140 like that.
Yeah.
For people now to be like, oh, Tank beat Mario Barrios. Who cares? I'm like, he really beats a lot of guys at 140 fighting like that.
Yeah, well,
he's undefeated.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
I thought, I was interested to kind of compare Nakatani and Barrios and then Lomachenko and Gervonta's performances. And I think Barrios was the superior opponent to Nakatani. And I actually thought both guys, Gervonta and Lomachenko, had really, in their own ways, in some ways, similar performances in that they didn't throw a whole lot of punches, but they were just so accurate.
They were what
with
they
both.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And due to a magnificent fight and finish by Tank Davis, hey, listen, the best fighters are the fighters that finish.
Yep.
And Tank didn't get there by himself.
And that's coming from somebody who doesn't get a lot of knockouts.
This guy. This guy.
And what's crazy is
I have 17 knockouts, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, I'm 16-1-1. I got like 13 knockouts.
Fight night champion?
Street fights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I actually thought, funny enough, two guys, southpaws, fighting bigger guys in a weight class that, they didn't start at. And they, Barrios was a little bit more competitive, but Barrios is also a better fighter than Nakatani.
And undefeated at the time, younger.
Right, undefeated and undefeated and younger. But he, both guys were super accurate with their punches, very economical, didn't throw a lot of shots. So
economical, I like that.
Yeah, well, that's like the word now. Yeah. That's like the thing now. Canelo Alvarez is really, and then before him, Floyd Mayweather, where instead of 60, 70 punches around, 40, 45 punches around.
The quantity goes down, quality goes up.
Earl Spence.
Right. No, he's more of an activity guy. He'll get them
Shawn
60,
Porter.
70.
I think I would say he's right in the middle, but he'll get active once he starts going. Yeah.
Right.
Shawn Porter, definitely an activity guy. I
one of the best jabs in the sport.
Right? Underrated jab.
We underrate that jab.
Yeah, underrated jab. But the
doubles it up. How many guys double it up like that?
Yes, very true.
If you calling numbers, he'll be broken the ring.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.